Let's fucking go! Yeah, welcome to From the Depot with Gus and Tyler. Fire-ass conversation about the burn Granny's house down. Call, fire, partner. Let's start the show. Oh, look over there, it's a big-ass fucking refrigerator walking down the street. Wait, no, yeah, that's Gus laying down some hard-ass heat. Yeah, wait a second, do you hear that? It's a rev limit, looks like a bird. A tired-ass conversation about the burn Granny's house down. Call the fire department, let's start the show. Oh, look over there, it's a big-ass refrigerator walking down the street. Wait, no, what? Yeah, that's Gus laying down some hard-ass heat. Yeah, wait a second, do you hear that? It's a rev limiter that looks like a bird. A plane, hold up, it's Tyler doing a double fucking backflip off that goddamn table. Todd from the teapot, from the teapot. Let's start the show, let's start the show, start the show, let's start the show. From the teapot, let's start the show, let's start the show, let's start the show, let's start the show. From the teapot, let's start the show, let's start the show, let's start the show.
Granny's out down.
From the teapot, let's start the show, let's start the show, let's start the show, let's start the show.
I honestly don't know how long this is.
Let's start the show, wait the show, let's start the show. Start the show, oh yeah. This Gus laying down some hard
Oh my God,
ass
I'm back,
heat.
baby.
Yeah. Wait a second, do you hear that? It's a rap
Flim from
limit. It
Tron,
looks
I'm
like a
about to
bird, a
get
plane.
wrong.
Hold up,
Better
it's
blow
Tyler
you a
doing a
moron.
double
I'm better
fucking
clap.
backflip
All right, we're
off
gonna
that
get more back.
goddamn top.
Better pop.
From the teapot,
Better
from
pop.
the teapot. Let's start the show, let's start the show.
Spider go. Oh my God.
Oh, we got into it. That.
Whoa!
Yeah, I like how he goes a little bit weird sometimes. That's really good though.
Better lay down the order. What beat out with a.
Yeah, you're full producer now, pretty much.
Basically, I'm back in the game. I'm ready to freaking go listen to the show.
Yeah, everybody
Let's
go
start the
listen
show.
to Gus's new
Let's start
song
the show.
on Spotify.
Oh my God, can you believe that?
It's called "In My Mind" by Vulcan.
He must have a ghostwriter. That's what
cool
they're
name.
saying all in the comments and stuff.
Yeah,
Multiple producers reaching out to me for
advice.
who is writing my song. Oh my God, look at my monthly listeners.
It says none.
No, you gotta go to me. Press on me.
17 monthly listeners.
Oh, that's almost as much as the podcast.
That's true.
Let's start the show.
Let's start the
Start the show.
Start the show. Whoa!
Whoa!
Doing a double fucking backflip off the table.
Top from the teapot.
Yeah, I like how he goes from the depot.
Yep, basically, I'm a big-time producer. Not going to be doing this that much longer because I'm headed to Hollywood. Death Row Records actually just contacted me, and another $400 million contract in the works. What's up from the Depot? I also sent them a video of myself doing freestyle rapping, and it was
so good.
it was pretty good that they wanted me to come back.
Laying down some hard ass heat.
Yeah. Wood, I can't believe I caught this log on fire. I'm about to spit some fire all up in my game, dog. Because I ain't the game, because you're a little gay, dog. You're about to breed a litter. I can't believe how much more litter I'm going to have to procliver. I'm going to have to spray some glitter. I sent that to them, and they were like, oh, my God.
Really?
This
Yeah.
guy's the real deal.
I like how you're rhyming. See, nobody does that. Nobody rhymes the same word with the same word. But actually, it's really inventive. It's
well, you know what they
great.
call it in show business?
No.
They call it the chorus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the chorus of the song.
They call that the chorus, and then the glitter was the climax. They call it climax of the song.
Oh, okay. Hey, yeah, I believe you.
Dude, I need to put something to bed. Bad.
Okay.
Is water wet?
No,
Dude,
no.
is water wet? Dude.
No,
we need to put
no,
this
no.
to bed.
No.
No?
The answer is obviously yes.
No, dude, it's not wet.
But this is such a goofy. I used to get so mad at people.
Check this out. I'm putting it to bed. Showtime, are you ready?
Yeah.
These are from my own lyrics, actually. I wrote a song about it.
Everything is in the form of song now.
Well, I'm a lyricist. This okay. Scientists define wetness as a liquid's ability to maintain contact with a solid surface, meaning that water itself is not wet but can make other objects wet.
That's a bar.
And that's what I call a chorus.
That's a chorus to
Yeah.
a song.
Scientists define wetness as a liquid's ability to maintain contact with a solid surface.
It's good.
Meaning that water itself is not wet, but can make other objects wet.
What?
See, I did it again where I rhymed.
Wet with wet.
It was kind of
it.
It was kind of a rhythm thing.
So, so stupid. That's the stupidest conversation. I remember when that was like trending, and everyone's like, "So is water wet?" I'm just like, "Come on."
Oh my god! You know what the newest trend is? That has been. Oh my god! I had to give up X or Twitter for this. Absolutely, everyone posts a picture, and then in the captions, it's like, "Look between your T and your U on your keyboard." Or they'll just do random one. They're like,
Yeah.
look between your Q and your E on your keyboard. It's like a question. It's like the answer is in between A and D on your keyboard. Every single post. And I've been saying, not interested. Not interested. Not interested. But it apparently 50 million people are posting the same goddamn.
So if it's like, oh, that's an L, you're like, that's between the K and the
There's no
semicolon.
there's no rhyme or reason. It's like what's your last name? Answer is in between F and H.
What?
Yeah. It's
What does that even mean?
It's bonker. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know if the internet knows what they're all like an inside joke playing on me. And I know it, these rascals. These sweaty tryhards are doing this to me, and they're hurting my brain because it doesn't make any sense. Why? Please tell me.
Oh, this is just not it.
See, they don't even know.
Is it
They don't even know. Nobody knows. Whoa! Nobody knows. That's Tyler doing a double backflip off that tabletop from the deep part. Whoa!
so good. The internet keeps telling people to look at their keyboards.
Why?
A new social media trend urges users to look between certain letters on their keyboard. People are spelling out messages like U, W, E, and JK in all sorts of different contexts. Not everyone is thrilled about the trend, and some are calling it engagement bait. If you've been on social media at all recently, chances are you've been opening your keyboard more than usual. That's because a new trend that is enthralling and irritating thousands of users on X and similar platforms. The trend, which urges users to look between certain letters on your keyboard, apparently originated with a post on 4chan in May 2021, according to a submission on Know Your Meme. That post included a picture of Yui Hirusawa, the main character of a popular anime series, along with a caption, "Look between T and O on your keyboard," yielding the character's first name. Oh, Yui. It's not clear how that post led to the trend exploding years later, but with viral memes like this, stranger things have happened. Many of the posts start with unlikely or outlandish detail and then tell you to look between the H and the L keys, which falls on the letters JK. In other words, just kidding. Cheaters will tell you they love you, and then their actions tell you to look between H and I in your keyboard.
See, even the goddamn New England Patriots are doing it. Want to know who you're drafting? Look between H and L on your keyboard. JK. Dude, and they're taking it too far. They're not even making sense anymore.
Q.
This has got to it's the worst trend ever. It's ticking me off. It's jacking me off. Look between H and L on the keyboard, dude. JK. I'm just kidding about that.
Can I use the toilet? Normal teachers, yes. French teachers, look between Q and R on your keyboard. What is that? Q?
We.
Oui. See, that's... Yeah.
There's none of those, though. That's an outlier.
Me confesses my love in an epistle. My crush. Look between J and L. K. Oh.
God, it's been driving me mad, and I can't do anything about it. So what I've done about it is I've done something about it, and that's leave the platform.
That's it. That's it for you. Yeah, I downloaded X again when it was X. When it became X, I downloaded it. It was kind of like really violent. Lots of violence. Lots of mostly violence. And then so I just kind of I didn't delete it. I think I just stopped going on it. 'Cause it's like, okay.
Dude, I think my feed is Indian guys getting dead. Like it's all just like third world country people getting exploded or run over or hit by something or falling down a pipe that you don't know where it goes. It's all that type of stuff, which I'm not against, but you know, I feel a little uncomfortable watching it sometimes. A little uncomfortable.
It's always like the videos where it's like the music is dun, 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 and it's like they fall and it fades to like flowers. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
Like,
those were crazy. that was like the end of last year.
I saw one of those today, actually. I think it was today, and there was this woman, just like really blurry CCTV footage of this woman trying to like move a piece of cardboard that was in the middle of the street, and she like moves it and immediately steps where it was and just falls down a hole. And before you even really see her fall all the way down, it's dun, 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 and it's just flowers.
I think they started doing that because Instagram was like taking those videos off of Instagram.
So they're trying to make it look peaceful.
And so it was like the thumbnail is like the flowers, and
Yeah.
then it fades in with the box, and
Yeah.
then it fades out. And the algorithm can't catch it. But you know what the algorithm can catch is me posting my song on my story and saying, if you don't listen to this, I'll kill you. That was it.
Yeah,
and
they took it all the way down.
It. I appealed it. They denied me, and they said I'm no longer allowed to use. Oh, what'd they say? I'm no longer allowed to use something by them, like I'm banned from something because I appealed, saying I'll kill you, even though. God, I don't even want to get into this.
Yeah, but you can watch people die left and right. I watched some brutal videos on Instagram.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah, people are dying, dude.
And there's straight up porn on it, too.
Oh, I should have just said, you know what have worked? Listen to my song or I kill you. Let's go Palestine.
Yeah, and they would have been like, this is fine.
Yep.
It got a little shaky in the first half, but by the end, at the end of the day, he's a good guy.
Dude, I've been seeing so many videos of the Palestine like protests at like UC Santa Barbara or whatever, UC Berkeley.
Yeah.
And these like jacked sheriff officers coming in and just ripping these people out of the crowd, throwing them over their shoulder and just walking off with them.
I saw one where he was like holding this dude by his leg and his arm. He's like, "You're hurting me, you're hurting me, you're hurting me." And the dude's just stomping off. Yeah. He's got like the trooper hat on all forward and the whole bald head coming out.
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah. I saw that guy. That guy's awesome.
Like a corn-fed. They said like a corn-fed Utah guy.
Yeah, he was tired of that stuff. I saw this video of this girl who was like, "What is the deal with all the Palestinian protesters like doing this and they don't even know what they're protesting? Meanwhile, my Jewish friends are getting just unbelievably rich while selling pro-Palestinian gear to these people and they don't even know what they're protesting for. It's very good. The Jews always find a way. They always find a way. Oh my God. You know who's the most Jew that I don't even know. Yeah, I don't think he's a Jew. He's more of like a rabid dog that's been carrying rabies his whole life.
Yeah.
This dude Gary Vee.
Yeah, he's more rabies than rabbi.
Dude, I was like a couple of years ago, I was on like the Gary Vee train. I was like, oh yeah, like
Yeah.
type A.
You have to go to this is what you do. You go to a thrift store, you buy a fork, but you know the fork's worth more. Sell the fork.
There you go.
Dude, this guy, I just listened to a podcast with him. I was like, this guy is a psychopath. He's like, when I retire, I'm going to keep working as hard as I can. I would rather be in a business meeting than in the Galapagos Islands. I would way rather be in a business meeting because business meeting are where stuff gets done. And I'm that guy. I get stuff done. I make friends in the business meeting. And he just keeps going and going and going. It's like an explosion of words with this guy. And I just can't be on board anymore. I thought he was cool when he was doing the garage sale stuff a couple years ago, or maybe he's still doing that. I don't know. But I was like, heck yeah. Cool little like entrepreneur trick. You can go to garage sales, resell this stuff on eBay, get a good deal. I actually did that. eBay ended up taking me for $30,000, and I'm in the hole now because I sold a teddy bear from 1970s. Whatever. I'm not, not Gary Vee's fault, but he kind of inspired me a little bit. But now it's like he's gone full insano. I got this guy's insane.
The problem is Kevin's system fucking annihilates it, sells Instagram in 2 years for Billy, and everybody's like, fuck, that's what we need to, what the fuck is the matter with people? Right? For every one Instagram, there is 9 billion fucked.
For every Instagram, there's 5 million Insta shit.
I don't know about you guys, but every time somebody comes up to me and says, well, how's Twitter gonna make money or Facebook? I vomit directly in my mouth. Asshole, when you have billions of eyeballs, you can monetize.
Yeah, okay, so we made progress on that, but it's going slower than I'd like because we only made a couple $1,000s.
Only made a couple thousand. Oh my God.
Punch him.
Only made a couple thousand? Come on, bruh. How much did you have before?
0.
I'm gonna make Monday morning my bitch. I'm gonna make you Saturday Monday morning. That's what I want to do every morning, and that's what I want from you.
Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you.
I came in and
Oh my God.
He just threw a chair.
Sorry. I got excited. Whoa, Garrett, hold up. Drew, I'm sorry. Garrett, you screwed up. Garrett, when we drop things in the bucket, we need to make a huge deal about it. It needs to inspire the others that are holding out and breaking my heart. How many? No, don't ask him how many. Because I don't even want to know now, Andy. You took away my happiness, Garrett. And that's it. You took my fucking happiness away. Get out of here.
Where'd it go?
So pissed. I'm not.
There was a handful too.
He's like if Charlie from Always Sunny didn't huff all that paint.
Okay, hold on. Let's.
True.
Okay, this is action.
There was no fucking way to make money 15 years ago about loving Milli fucking Vanilli, right? But some dude this year is gonna make $100,000 a year for fucking loving Trinidad James and 2 Chainz.
There's a fuckload of dumb money chasing it and looking to give it to anybody they can, which is your opportunity. So we need to take advantage of that.
Saying
He's
nothing.
like, hi, I'm Gary Vee, and I'm suffering from terminal rabies.
Yeah, he's got rabies for sure.
Entrepreneurial rabies.
He's got like maybe a yeast infection or something of the brain. Because something's going on in his brain. He's saying weird stuff. He's getting so amped up about like weird ideas.
Oh my God, he goes so hard. He's like, he was in the podcast. He's like, if I were to go back in time and tell myself 10 years ago what I would do now, it's like, you're not going hard enough with social media. You're doing 10 posts a day, up it to 15. It's like, you're on TikTok but not LinkedIn. Get on LinkedIn. He went on a tear. I was like, how is it humanly possible to put 15 a day on TikTok? I have no idea. This guy is on a different level. I think because of the rabies.
Yeah,
and he is just. I'm all for the entrepreneurship, but this guy is out of his mind.
Well, it's like, they used to have, and I think they still do, like you can go pay some money guru to go watch his class and then you have to buy his book, which he makes a good case for in the class he already paid for. And then this dude's getting rich off of actually scam artistry. And then Gary Vee is like, well, I'm just going to do it to everybody on their Instagram feed. Like, they're going to see me.
Yeah.
Because I've seen, like, just legit stuff from him, and I never, like, looked anything up, like that up. He just comes up. He's, like, forcing the scam. He's bringing the scam to you. You don't have to come to him for it. He's bringing it to you.
Oh, he brings it. He shoves it in your face. You want to know why I killed my mom? Because she was poor. I don't mess around with poor people. I'm a go-getter, an entrepreneur. I've been doing this for 20 years, okay?
I was telling her to hustle.
Yeah.
And she wasn't. So I killed her.
Yeah.
I killed her. And you know what I used?
Can't be around broke people.
The fork.
Yeah.
The fork from the thrift store. I used it to kill her, and then I sold it, flipped it, made a profit.
20 cents for that fork, and I got 40. That's 100% profit plus a kill. This guy, he's crazy.
That's called compounding returns. Yeah. That's what that is.
Oh my God. He's like, I don't know what he incarnates. He's like gentrification. No, he's not gentrification incarnated, but he's something like that. You know what I would do to the poors? I would send a nuclear bomb on every single poor place on the planet.
I want to punch him right now in the mouth because he's saying he has $1,000 and he used to have zero. I'm going to punch him in the mouth.
And then I would build mirrors everywhere so the poors could see how poor they were and how dead they were. And I build myself a little mirror box so I can see how rich I am. Oh my God. I can see a giant like Zeppelin going through the sky with like Gary Vee's face on it.
Yeah.
Gary Vee just driving it.
Yeah, yes.
He's just dropping
it just says hustle
he's
on his face.
He's dropping fake money out of it, and you pick up $1 and it just says poor on it.
Yeah.
You're poor.
I'm gonna make Monday my bitch.
And Saturday, and Sunday, and Monday, and Tuesday, and Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday. Oh yeah, that guy. He's kind of the greatest, actually. Now that I think about it, he's so anti-poor that he makes me like him a little bit. It's hard to dog on a. It's like, I was thinking about it on my run today. I was like, man, I hate the guy, but everything he says is kind of right. Like, he's like, if you're poor, you don't have to be poor. You can kind of hustle yourself out of being poor, and here's some ways to do it. But that's like me saying that. That's like kind of a normal, like, oh, you have to work really hard, and you got to be a little bit smart about it, and here's some things that you can do to not be poor.
Yeah.
But Gary Vee just says it like there's one Instagram, there's 5 billion Instagram.
I wonder what his net effect on the economy has been if you take out anything that he's actually bought or done. Like, not him making money, but just the net effect from his inspiration. Like, are there so many people making money now because they got inspired by him, or is it just not? I feel like it's just not. I feel like for everybody who's made some money, there's been like another 10 people who have gone and just like wasted some money at a what's it called when they put their junk outside and you go buy it? Garage sale. Yeah. We saw some garage sales this weekend, and it's just junk. It's just everyone takes all their junk that it has no value, puts it out in their lawn where it's losing even more value, and then people just come and look at it and we're like, I'll give you $5. And they're like, okay.
Sure.
It's like the amount of time that you spent doing the yard sale, you could have saved that amount of time. You could save hours of your day by just taking that stuff to the dump.
It's a good way to get rid of some junk, you know? Throw it out in the yard.
Put it in the yard.
Dude, we should start burying our junk so the next generation can find it.
Like the archaeologists.
Yeah.
When like most of the human race dies off from whatever's going to happen, and then they come pick it up again. They're like, so we can tell very conclusively that they used to bury couches a lot in the yards, and that was seen as a sign of good fortune. That's how I feel archaeologists are. They're just like making stuff up based on stuff that some ancient dude buried for fun. Like,
I believe in the 21st century, over 900 years ago, there was something called fraternities. And it looks like we have found ourselves a fraternity house here. There's several 100,000 bottles of, looks like, Pabst Blue Ribbon. And they're probably going to sell for millions. Mm-hmm. And it's just in our yard.
It was just us burying stuff one day because we were bored.
It was just not a fraternity. It was just us throwing beer into the fire pit.
Yeah. Yeah, when they excavate our fire pit, they're going to be like, what is going on in here?
What's going on?
The weird stuff we burn in that pit. Burned couches.
Whole couch. Freaking couch cushions. By the way, those are good for the ozone. Let me tell you what. They keep our ozone healthy.
Yeah, I burned one of them, and it's just, I don't know what it is, polystyrene or whatever inside, all in like the filling, the synthetic filling. Yeah. It's like fake cotton filler, and then it's got just fabric on the outside, and it burns the thickest black smoke you've ever seen. So incredibly hot. It's good fuel, really.
Guess how much a cloud weighs.
Oh, really? What kind of cloud? A cumulus?
Regular.
So like a cumulus cloud.
Yep.
I'm gonna say
one regular cloud.
40,000 pounds.
Let me fact check. Ooh, you're a little off. It weighs around 1 million tons.
Oh!
And them suckers just floating up there. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of weight.
1 million tons?
Million tons. A cloud typically has a volume of around 1 km. What is it? Squared? Not squared. What's the 3? Cubed. And a density of around 1.003 kilograms per m cubed. That's a density of around 0.4% lower than the air surrounding it. This is how they're able to float. Huh.
What does that even mean? That means it weighs 1 billion pounds? It's not right. That's not right.
Yeah, they're just floating up there.
It weighs 1 million pounds.
1 million tons. Or
1 million tons.
1 million tons.
1, 2, 3. It weighs 1 billion pounds? That's not right.
1 million a million tons? Wouldn't that be 2 million
times
2 million
times
pounds?
Times 2,000, right?
That
1 ton is 2,000 pounds.
Oh my god, I'm about to blow. Oh my god, my head's about to blow.
2 billion.
Dang.
2 billion pounds? I don't even know what that means. That doesn't even mean anything to me.
We should bring one of them suckers down.
See, I thought I was going to be all smart by guessing something kind of high. and it's not even a tenth. Not even close. Not even a 1%.
Dang, I wonder how much the Earth weighs. Jamie.
Let's see. How much does the Earth weigh? Well, the Earth doesn't weigh anything.
Are you serious? Well, if you put it on a scale.
Yeah, but you can't put it on a scale because a scale works because of the Earth.
The Earth?
5.972 times 10 to the 24 kilograms.
Damn. Oh my god. 13. I can't even read that number. The Earth weighs 13. It says it right there. At the.
Right there.
13. 13 a lot.
1.317 times 10 to the 25. That's 25 zeros. 25 zeros. It weighs too much. We gotta get some of that.
Man, it's all them clouds. We gotta get these clouds out of here.
Yeah, I think we gotta get some of that weight down. I think we got to get that weight down. I think we got to start doing some weight reduction.
And
on
like the
Earth.
last episode, we just throw. Well, we can't throw them in the sea because then it'll weigh the same.
They'll weigh the same. It'll just be in a different spot.
We got to build an orbital cannon that shoots the clouds and
Just chunks of the Earth out.
and the biggest persons.
I think we have to start blowing chunks into space.
As president, we're slicing this sucker in half.
We could
this
put-
is too much weight.
We could probably put Canada in space and save some weight.
They also said the Earth historically is slowing its rotation down. So I think it said like 9 centuries ago, a day was 21 hours. And now it's 24.
And you know what else is? The moon is getting closer and closer and closer to the Earth.
Until I push that sucker back. As president, I vowed to push the moon back.
When will the moon hit the Earth?
When will the moon come? Oh, it's like a tether ball. It's going to go back. It's going to go back.
Oh, so it's gonna...
But you know what happens in tetherball? I have to hit it. Someone's got to hit it back. I volunteer as tribute, as long as they give me a spacesuit, which would be really cool, to go kick that sucker back to where it came from.
You land on the moon, you're like punching it and kicking it. I think it's working. They're like, he's gonna die on this mission.
I'm like, I think I'm gonna like just like Goku kick this freaking giant ball back to where it came from, and
So-
they shoot me at like 100 million miles an hour towards it, and I just explode on it. It doesn't move.
And then somehow you come back and you land on Earth, and everyone's like cheering you. And you're like, scientists.
He went straight through the moon. He's going for Mars. Just like Superman.
It would be a silent explosion, and then you just see the moon like crack into two pieces. There's 2 moons.
He did it. And the tsunami.
Holy shit! There he is. He's still going.
All of the United States is covered in water thanks to the tsunamis.
Half the moon is gonna hit the Earth.
And then I swing back around. I grab it, put it back, sew her up, back where she came from. I'll have to do that to the goddamn sun eventually. When that sucker supernovas,
They launch you into the sun.
they launch me into... I'll tell you what, I think I have the will and the drive to stop it. And the discipline, number one. Is the,
Number one.
Number
I've
one.
got the discipline to stop the sun from exploding.
Sir. I rush into the Congress or the Supreme Court. This man can do it. How? How can you do it, son?
He may be our only hope.
I've got the discipline. I've got the drive.
Oh, that would be a good movie. That'd be like on par with Butt Boy. It's like the
Yeah, we need to
sun.
make that.
The sun is starting to explode. There's like solar flares. It opens to a scene of like the alarm clock going off, and you break it, and then it's just the TV's on in the background. It's like solar flares have been reaching all-time new highs, and we're starting to see power grid shut down in places. And you're just like, you start looking at it,
And
you're like,
I reach over to my dog, and I'm like, Spot,
yeah.
it's time.
And the president, and like there's all these scenes in like the Oval Office, and military guys are talking to the president like, we've launched everything at it. We're thinking about launching nukes. We're thinking about doing this, that, and they're like trying stuff and it's not working. And all of a sudden you come in and like the Secret Service guys are all tied up behind you, and you're like, Mr. President, I've been waiting for this a long time. And it's like, I've done the math. And you pull out like a napkin with some like basic math on it. I know how to stop this.
It's like 2 + 2. It's 21.
It's wrong. It's like
It's totally
completely
wrong.
You drew like a picture of the sun.
Yeah.
It's just a circle, and it's you flying at it, and it's some
It's
basic
not
math.
sensible. It's not possible. No, Commander, it's necessary. That would be so great. We need to start launching nukes at it. Sir, we're out of nukes. Boom, bust through the Oval Office. Completely naked. I've run the math on my butt cheeks. I turn around.
You turn around and they're like, it's like obstructed, but it doesn't really show it. There's like something blocking your actual butt from view, but you can see some of the math on it. And they're like, that equation is incomplete. And you're like, oh, sorry. And you spread. And they're like, damn it, he did it. He solved it. The best scientists in the world are like, how? He solved. He solved the neutral ox equation. No one's ever been able to solve it.
We never thought a star could be repaired.
You just pull your jeans on. Sir, you know what this means, right?
This means that someone had to write on his butt cheek.
It cuts to a scene of you standing on the bathroom counter, looking between your legs, writing on your... No, sir. It was me.
Or a Spot.
Spot.
Spot's back there.
Spot's like... whimpering.
Spot! It's 2 + 2, Spot! Not 2 + 1. Damn dog. Oh my god, and that's how we're gonna save the universe. Everything is back as it was. It's called the... Oh, what was the movie be called? Oh my god, Sun Boy.
The Prodigal Son.
Oh, that's freaking
Pretty
good.
good.
That's freaking good.
Yeah,
I'm
I
still
think
there,
that's,
baby.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. The Prodigal Son, or maybe Black Sun Down. Well, that just sounds like a movie about the hood.
The Proctolo Son.
Practical Son.
And it actually ends up being just my gas. Like I fly out there and gas, and then it creates, it lingers.
Yeah.
It creates this huge green aura around the sun that just keeps it together. How long would that last? As long as I'm alive.
He's orbiting the sun.
Is he naked again? Oh my god, that's such a great movie. FTD at Sundance this year? ?
And then it goes back into time, and you land amongst the dinosaurs, and you're just like, you look up and the sun is right. It's because you got too close to the sun and you went back in time.
Ooh, yeah.
And then it says to be continued, but there's no concept of how it could be continued. But you're just like, everyone's like, how could this? This is gonna be crazy.
The part 2 would be absolutely insane. What if like our CG budget isn't that good, and it's just like it's like a sun, like a foam ball that's painted yellow on a string, and then like me on a string, like going around it.
We're swinging you around by like an excavator. Super dangerous filming.
Naked, of course. Only way to film a movie. Just absolutely nudie patootie. Wow, I would go see that movie in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I feel like they don't make movies that are comically bad, and when they try to, when they have like a wacky premise, they end up doing it too seriously. Like the Cocaine Bear thing.
Yeah.
Like they take it too serious. Someone was like, let's make just the most offbeat movie of all time, and they're like, it's Cocaine Bear. It's gonna be so stupid, and they're like, okay. And then all the producers are trying to make a movie that's supposed to be horrible. They're trying to make it good, which makes it feel like it's not even ironic, and it makes it not fun. Like Butt Boy, perfect, because it totally knew what it was. The movie knew what it was the whole time.
Yeah, absolutely stunning movie. They couldn't have done it any other way. And I don't know how they filmed those suction shots, but they were
great.
They were high dollar.
Yeah.
I will say, hey, probably next year, the AI movie maker. Haven't thought of that, have you?
No, I didn't.
The AI movie maker's next. Let me tell you what.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to pump out.
I would be like, space movie, naked man solves sun exploding equation, saves Earth, goes back to Earth prehistoric time. End scene.
And then whatever companies sponsor the AI's software so if you use like the Chat GPT one, it's gonna put like Pepsi all over it.
Ooh,
like
yeah,
they're gonna
yeah.
all have sponsor deals. This is gonna
Yeah.
change. Everything's gonna change. This next couple years is gonna be just wild. The fact that you're producing songs and posting them to Spotify and they sound good is so insane. Because you're used to be like, when we were young, which wasn't even but like 10 years ago, like the kind of stuff we could do with like apps on our phone was like make just goofy little songs.
Garage band.
Remember what Siri used to sound like? She was like, turn right. It's like,
Yeah.
turn right, turn.
Yeah.
Now it's like, at the next light, turn slightly left onto Ovarian Boulevard.
Oh my god, what Siri used to do was so funny. It'd be like, Siri, what's 892 times 300? I'm not sure about that. I don't know why I just did a British accent, but I'm not sure about that. That's what I guess iPhone 4
Do you
Siri.
remember when they first came out with like the natural pronunciation stuff on Siri, and you used to be able to make her? You could put in your name as like A, and she would go like
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Sorry, I don't understand.
What?
It's okay.
She's mad we're making fun of her.
It's
She's
okay.
pissed off.
Can I do that? Does she not do that anymore?
I don't know if she does.
Hey Siri, can you repeat back to me? Ow, ow.
Sorry, there is nothing to repeat.
Oh my god, she's angry. Oh my god. Ha 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 ha. It's an Indian. Of course, an Indian found it. Look up the demon fish. That's what that reminds me. I think the demon fish was the first version of that.
Yeah, it was one of those fish that goes on the wall and flaps around.
Yep, there she is. Dum. Yeah, it just goes back to that. It can do the wiggle. Oh. I can't do it as well as the fish can. Oh my god. It's so funny. I gotta watch that fish video probably 1,000 times. Oh my god. I love Dang, Siri was feeling it. Dang, she kind of ripped through that like nothing.
Yeah, she said that so easily. It rolled off her tongue. Oh.
Dang, nice freaking clip, dude.
See, the ha 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 ha
Yeah.
ha one is the funniest thing.
Yeah, it sounds like she's aroused. Oh my god. Look good, look good.
Is this the same one?
Guy breaks Siri.
Oh yeah, this is the. I love how she poses it as a question. Have you heard the Siri lady that can do the Siri impression?
I don't think so. Wait, is her name Nicole?
Maybe.
Is it how to do?
She's not the one. I've heard one.
Yeah, she's kind of bad. Wait, hold up. What was her at? Oh my god, TikTok's got us in a loop. Wait, that's her doing it?
Yeah. It's pretty good. Yeah, then
That
there's
was
the
the
actual,
original?
There's the actual Siri lady. What is this? Let's see. If this
Actual
another freaking
voice.
TikTok video that's gonna make me not be able to see it. Okay, I'm stuck.
That frightens me. That raises my blood pressure, 91 heartbeat.
The text to speech voices that are like famous on Susan Bennett. I want to hear her talk.
Susie. I wish I could program my own Siri voice.
It does actually sound pretty crazy. They recorded her saying like thousands and thousands of lines of speech, and then they could use that speech to turn it. That was like the first way they did the text to speech. They did like thousands and thousands of different words, and
She
were
just
able
said
to.
one word at a time.
Yeah, good day, bro. What'd she do? It's weird.
Yeah.
She's the voice of Siri.
She could read me a book, swear to God.
I want to hear her doing some like. Oh, this one's funny. Is this gonna be a long video? This is.
Is it Demi Lovato?
No, this is the girl who does the fake.
Oh my god, she's gonna bust her. I like how they put power steering in the ad.
Yeah. Okay. What's she doing?
Oh my god.
It's funny to hear. She does this to people sometimes, and people like press the button that she says to. It's like beep.
She's 55.
She's trying not to laugh. That's good.
That
it
is
sounds
really
like
good.
a real
Holy prick.
automated.
That would get me all day. That would get me all day. I'll go to the Budweiser factory. I'll be like, where'd my $200 at?
Yeah, it's like when you accidentally answer the wrong call and you're like, you've reached Tyler. Please leave me a message. I'm unable to get to the phone right now. And then just press one of the buttons. And just hear what they have to say.
Hey, the weirdest scam I've ever got. I guess it wasn't a scam. Well, I don't know. Here, let me hear this out and tell me if it's a scam or not. I was looking for a graphics card for my old computer.
Yeah.
And I went on OfferUp. At the time, it was pretty new.
Yeah.
And it was kind of popping. And I went on there, and the guy was not too far away from here, and he had the graphics card that I wanted, and it was a pretty good price. It wasn't like scam price, but it wasn't overpriced. And I was like, I just went back and forth, and he was going to ship it to me because he lived like an hour and a half away or something like that.
Yeah.
He's like, I can ship it to you if you want. I'll ship it for free if you just Venmo me. And I was like, yeah, for sure, because it was on OfferUp, and OfferUp has like a decent scam policy. And then he's like, I have a business account, so if anything goes wrong, you can just contact Venmo and they'll give you your money back. And I was like, okay. And I sent him the money, and then he ghosted me. He blocked me on everything. And I was like, okay. So I went to Venmo, and I was like, it was a business account, and it was like request a refund. It was just the button that he told me was there. Holy frick! Something's in my throat. Sorry.
So there was actually a
There was
refund
an
button.
actual refund, and it gave me the refund like a couple days. But I never got the product.
But at least you didn't have to pay all that money. That's insane. That would have been insane. I knew somebody who did that. They Venmo'd somebody for like some shoes and lost $300.
But it was like the most protected situation ever, and this guy was acting like a scammer, and then he ghosted me and blocked me on everything. So I don't understand. Like, maybe he got maybe the Venmo policy. I don't know. Maybe he actually got the money, or he's like an ethical scammer. Like, he's like, I know you can get your money back. I'll get the money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like Venmo wouldn't let that slide.
No. Well, it used to be, you could like get your money. People could request the money back on PayPal or something. So you could someone could pay you for something, actually come get the thing, and then like get their money back, and it would pull it right back out of your PayPal account. It's like the vending machine with the string tied to the quarter. The money goes in, you get your thing, and get the money back out.
Dang.
That's why I'm always like, if I'm buying something or if I'm selling something, I just prefer cash because you can't really go wrong. Well, they do fake cash, I guess.
Let's see. I can't think of any other. I don't think I've really gotten scammed. I mean, you can usually see scammers from a mile away.
Usually.
And maybe the most I got scammed, maybe when I was like 13, playing online, and some guy was like, I'll sell you this skin or something for something. And I was like, okay. Send him $20 and he's gone. But maybe that's like the worst offense. I don't even know if that happened.
Yeah, I don't know I don't think I've really gotten super bad scammed, but I've had people do weird stuff. Like I've had a lot of fishy interactions on Marketplace. Like I had one where I had a motorcycle with a blown engine. I was looking for an engine, and there was one that said it was like 2 towns over. I was like, oh, what? How could this be better? And it was a really good price. He said it came out of a running bike. I was like, well, why is it out of the bike? And he's like, oh, I completely wrecked the bike, but the engine was fine. There's nothing wrong with it, so I just pulled it out.
Proper answer.
Yeah, and I went to his Marketplace page, and another listing was the rest of the bike in perfect condition. And he's like, I was doing this. Bought this for a project for a local organization, and we ended up going a different way. And then I went to another post, which was a engine out of a 4-wheeler, and it was like,
he's trapping.
He's like, I completely wrecked this 4-wheeler, but the engine is still good.
He's trapping for sure.
I don't know what is going on.
He must have been stealing them and then parting them out.
Oh, that makes sense, actually.
I mean, he had to have been. I mean, that's the best way to honestly do it. I guess there's no.
But he didn't end up being 2 towns over. He ended up being in New York State.
Oh,
he just posted it in a different town. So probably so they couldn't find it.
I remember when that happened, yeah.
And he said he could ship it. That's what was happening. He stole it. He didn't want to post it to the local Facebook because then someone would know. So he posted it to a bunch of towns over and was like, I can ship it.
Yeah, yep. That's it.
And he was really hard to get to communicate because I was like, hey, man, like, this is available, right? Can I come now? He's like, yeah. And then he sends, eventually, I'm pretty sure he sent me an address. And I was like, I put it in my phone and it said 17 hours. And I was like, aren't you in Cary? And he's like, no, I'm in Kingston, New York or whatever. I was like, what? I was so bummed.
That's the old giraffe getting struck by lightning situation.
Yeah. Should have seen it coming, but didn't.
Do you know giraffes are 5 times more likely to get struck by lightning and die?
Built like a damn lightning rod. Of course they are. That doesn't surprise me. What surprised me is the heavy clouds. The giraffe getting struck by lightning, not surprising at all. They're up there in the cloud anyway.
You know what's... Yeah, well, I've been kind of wrestling with this a bit. I guess it's kind of a religious intervention for me, is that small bugs perceive time differently than we do. since they're moving much faster, time moves much slower for them.
I used to have this exact conversation with one of my friends in high school, and they were so adamant that that's not true, and I was so adamant that the metabolic rate of an animal, they're used to how time is perceived. That's what I think. I'm used to how I perceive time. It could be even slightly different from other people. People with better reaction time they can take in more information per second. That is perception of time. It's information per second. So if you're a bug that takes in like way more information per second, yeah, you're living this long life. It might be a couple weeks to us, but to you it's like it's a whole life. There's trauma, there's torment, there's success, there's loss, there's victory. And to us it's just like a little fly going around, you smack them. And that was a couple days for them.
It says salamanders and lizards, for example, experience time more slowly than cats and dogs because the perception of time depends on how quickly the brain can process incoming information.
Yeah, see? That's what I always thought. And I've argued with people about this before though. This is like does water wet? That's the same idea, same concept. Because you can't ever know, and then they're like, "Oh, they don't perceive it different." Yes, they do. They do. They do.
Let me give you some more.
Like a dog thinks he lived damn 80 years, but he was 14. He had mesothelioma.
Oldest dog was 29 and a half years old. Australian cattle dog Bluey survived to the ripe old age of 29 and a half years old.
That's really old, especially for a dog like that, prone to weird issues.
Oldest cat named Cream Puff.
Let me guess.
I'm
gonna say I'm gonna say 37.
38.
Damn. He's almost 40 years old. That's too long for a cat. Cream Puff. He probably looked horrible at the end.
Mount Everest isn't the tallest mountain on Earth.
Is Mount Kilimanjaro?
Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa are in Hawaii. The twin volcanoes are taller than Mount Everest.
Okay.
Because 4.2 kilometers of their height is submerged underwater.
Oh. Well, does that count? Well, what about above sea level? Is Everest taller above sea level? Because, like...
I don't know. Our solar system has a wall. The heliopause, the region of space in which solar wind isn't hot enough to push back the wind of the particles coming from distant stars, is often called the boundary wall of the solar system in interstellar space. That's kind of cool, actually.
I like that one. I like that one. Solar wind, didn't even know about it just till now.
Oh my god, NASA genuinely faked part of the moon landing.
What?
While Neil Armstrong's first steps on the lunar surface were categorically not faked, the astronaut quarantine protocol when the astronauts arrived back on Earth was largely just one big show. Comets smell like rotten eggs.
Yeah, they got sulfur in them or what?
A comet smells like rotten eggs, urine, burning, matches, and almonds. Traces of hydrogen sulfide, ammonia sulfur dioxide, and hydrogen cyanide were all found in the makeup of Comet 67P. Promotional postcards were even commissioned in 2016 carrying the pungent scent of a comet. Wow.
Dang, that's funny they call that Cleaner Comet.
Cleaner Comet?
The cleaner? The Comet Cleaner? Comet's like it's like an all-purpose / bathroom cleaner. I think they call it Barkeeper's Friend now, but it used to be called Comet. And it's funny because if comets actually are really stinky, that's kind of hilarious.
Oh my god, ants don't have lungs. They instead breathe through spiracles, 9 or 10 tiny openings, depending on the species. That's kind of cool.
I like that one.
That's probably why they're so freaking tough.
Yeah, they are.
Football teams wearing red kits play better. How about that?
I mean, they look meaner or something.
T-Rex likely had feathers. Scientists in China discovered early Cretaceous period Tyrannosaurus skeletons that were covered in feathers. If the ancestor of the T-Rex had feathers, the T-Rex probably did too. Ooh, that's kind of gay, actually.
Yeah, I heard that the birds, that's the thing, right? Is that the dinosaurs are closer related to birds than lizards. That's why a lot of them flew.
It sounds pretty gay to me. The snails have teeth.
Snails have teeth?
Between 1,000 and 12,000 teeth, to be precise.
I was seeing a lot of tiny toothbrushes around the yard. I was wondering who could be using these.
A horse normally has more than 1 horsepower. Study in 1993 showed the maximum power of a horse can produce is 18,000 watts, around 24 horsepower.
Damn. That's a lie then. That's a big lie.
That's a huge lie. Only 1 in 18 people have a third nipple, known as the polythela.
Sound like Siri. Known as the ha 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 ha.
Oh my god, there's no such thing as a straight line. Zoom in close enough to anything and you'll spot irregularities.
Oh.
Irregularities. Even a laser beam is slightly curved. Oh my god, I'm not gonna... Oh my god, that's so bad. Deaf people are known to use sign language in their sleep. That's their sleep talking.
Oh, that's funny. They're like...
yeah. That would be so weird. Let's see. Hippos can't swim. What?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do swim.
Hippos really do have big bones. So big, dense, in fact. I can't read right. So big and dense, in fact, that they're barely buoyant at all. They don't swim and instead perform a slow motion gallop on the riverbed or on the seafloor. In fact, hippos can't even sleep underwater, or hippos can sleep underwater, thanks to the built-in reflex that allows them to bob up, take a breath, sink back down.
Yeah, because they freaking swim. Hippos stay in water. They constantly.
No, they don't swim. They sit at the bottom. They bob back up.
Maybe you were a hippo in a past life. That's why you dove to the bottom.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you can be heavily pregnant and not realize.
What?
Cryptic,
I would know
cryptic,
if I was pregnant.
Cryptic pregnancies aren't that uncommon. 1 in 500 not recognized until at least halfway through, and 1 in 2,500 not known until labor starts. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, there's that story of the woman who thought she was having just like a horrible shit and she saw a baby in the toilet.
Ooh, like the Walmart lady?
Probably, yeah.
She had a kid in Walmart. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Starfish don't have bodies. Nice. Someone has been constipated for 45 days.
Oh.
A woman in India, classic curry moment, undergo surgical removal of fecal mass as large as football.
Oh!
I do that.
I'm going to shit soon. I have to.
Oh my god.
I have to shit and I can't.
Oh my god.
I'm about to bust.
You travel 2.5 million kilometers a day around the sun without realizing. That's cool. Man, these are all so good. Most ginger cats are male.
I had a male ginger cat.
Facts.
So, there you go. Confirmed. Blow out some more.
Okay. There's a planet mostly made from diamond called 55 Cancri. It's around twice the size of Earth and some 40 light years away from the U.S. within Cancer constellation. I'm going to fly out there. I'm going to grab that diamond. Come back.
Oh, you know Beyonce is already working on it.
Animals can be allergic to humans.
That is funny.
That's hilarious.
Can you imagine if your dog was allergic to humans?
Oh my god.
Sorry, he's allergic to humans, so he can't really come out to play.
Being bored is actually a high arousal state psychologically. This because when you're bored, your heart rate increases.
Weird.
Platypuses sweat milk. Nice. Nice. Lego bricks withstand compression better than concrete. It's awesome.
Well, concrete's just slow motion sand.
Martial artists who smile before the start of a match are more likely to lose. This could be a smile can convey fear or submissiveness. Oh my god, it's almost impossible to get too much sugar from a fresh fruit. Bugs.
Yeah, I ate 40,000 grapes today. Fine, I'm fine.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Mirrors facing each other don't produce infinite reflections. Each reflection will be darker than the last and eventually fade into invisibility.
Interesting. I guess, yeah, because if they were infinite light, it would start getting brighter and brighter. Like when you put a microphone by a speaker.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could do that.
There might be a cure for evil. Oh, this one's deep.
A cure for evil?
Well, a cure for psychopathy anyway. Psychologists argue that the aspects of psychopathy can be cured by cognitive behavioral therapy, which is said to reduce violent offenses by those with the condition. Preliminary research suggests that computer-based cognitive training could help a psychopath experience empathy and regret too. That's not fact.
Yeah, I don't believe that one too much. I don't believe that one, actually. Yeah, I don't believe it.
Football players spit so much because exercise increases the amount of protein in saliva.
Oh, they got thick spit. Disgusting.
Some animals display autistic-like traits.
Yeah, I have a cat that, again, to bring it back to the cat, autistic, completely. Has to be. Has to be. There's no other way to explain the behaviors. Has to be autistic.
A lightning bolt is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun.
Okay. I believe that one because I've seen it do some damage.
Ooh, okay, we'll end it on this one. This one's pretty good. If the earth doubled in size, trees would immediately fall over. This is because surface gravity would be doubled. It would also mean dog size and larger animals would not be able to run without breaking a leg. Good luck.
Well, good thing it's not going to do that because we're going to shoot Gus at the earth before it happens.
Wait, this one's really funny.
Okay, one more.
You can smell ants. Many species of ants release strong smelling chemicals when they're angry, threatened, or being squished. Trap jaw ants release a chocolatey smell when annoyed, while citronella ants earn their name from a lemony odor they give off. Nice.
I'm going to start sniffing some ants. I will. I'll go do it.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Sprang me.
Oh my god, all these are so interesting.
I like how, do you remember like 2 episodes ago we're like, next episode we're going to open with looking at Twitter videos? We never did.
Yeah, suck on that. Oh shoot.
It's fucking dope. Yeah, welcome to From the Deep.
Oh, let's start that one back.
It's fucking dope. Yeah, welcome to From the Deep.
Yeah.
With Gus and Tyler.
Yeah, we out this beat. We out this, yo!
Let's start the show. Oh, look over there. It's a big ass fucking refrigerator. Walking down the street.
That's me, baby.
Wait, no, yeah, that's Gus laying down some hard ass heat. Yeah. Wait a second, do you hear that? It's some rev limit. Looks like a bird. A tired ass conversation about to burn Granny's house down. Call the fire department. Let's start the show. Whoa! Refrigerator walking down the street. Wait, no what? Yeah, it's Gus laying down some hard ass heat. Yeah. Wait a second, do you hear that? It's a rev limiter that looks like a bird. Plane, hold up, it's Tyler doing a double fucking backflip off that goddamn table. Top from the deep pot, Let's start the show. From the deep pot, let's start the show. From the deep pot, let's start the show.
Except we're ending it.
Yeah, that's a good way to end it.
Let's start the show. Write the show and start the show. Start the show. Oh man, this cross laying down some hard ass heat. Yeah. Wait a second, do you hear that? It's a rev limit. It looks like a bird, a plane.
It's the end of the show, mother truckers.
Backflip off that god table. Top from the deep pot.
Whoa!
Start the show.